Hello, and happy Monday and happy Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. And so, welcome back to another episode of Astrology After Dark. And so, tonight I'm going to be talking about two tips that can help you to align to your true self. Okay. And so, if you're new to me, to my page, any of my content on social media land, my name is Kay Catrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I am an intuitive energy reader. And I help open-minded, ambitious women to understand who they are energetically, so that they can live their best life in every area of their lives. And so, two tips that will help you to align to your true self. Okay. And so the first tip is for you to trust your intuition. I was going to make this the second tip, but I guess it really don't matter how I say it. The first tip is for you to trust your intuition. Because, like my mentor and coach says, um, she she always says, you know the way. Your soul knows the way. Or she'll say, you know the way home, which means you know the way back to your true self. You know the way back to who you are, before the world got a hold of you and, help to mold you into who you are not. Your soul knows the way back home. And so when you trust your intuition, sometimes it may seem like you on a wild goose chase. It may seem like whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're pursuing, um, is it just seems so far fetched, and you're doing all of these things that's really not adding up. But you have to trust your intuition because it's it's taking you on this path because that's a part of your journey, right? So you're going the way things are going, it's because it's a part of your journey. And yes, I know about the whole free will thing and all of that, but um, really at the end of the day, true free will, and this is just me personally, this is how I feel about it. True free will is following your intuition. When you choose to follow your intuition, when you choose to allow yourself to just go with what you're feeling, that's true free will, because it always leads you to where it is that you need to be. Okay. Um, so that's tip number one. Tip number two is to pull your natal chart. Okay. Pull your natal chart and look at your natal chart and see what energies you have in the different areas of your life. Because when it comes to really understanding yourself, using your natal chart, looking at your natal chart, that is that's a cheat sheet. That's a cheat code. For you to really know who you are energetically, right? So before I like really got into like knee deep into astrology, I knew me, but I didn't know me, and I always wondered you know, why certain things were the way that they were. Okay, and then once I pulled my natal chart and I really started looking like you know, knee deep into it and like doing the research and stuff, it was like, oh, so that's why I do that, or that's why I think the way that I think, or that's why I handle my money the way I handle my money. And so, that's why I believe, the way I believe about certain things, or why I do some of the things that I do, because when you're looking at a natal chart, and this is for those of you who are brand new, you like, what the hell is a natal chart? Okay. Um, a natal chart, it is a snapshot of the sky when you were born at the time and place of your birth. Okay. And so if you were born at, say, 4:05 on a Wednesday morning in Lansing, Michigan, that the snapshot of where all the planets were when you were born is that's your natal chart. Okay. And so when you came out of your mother's womb and into the world, those energies came with you. Okay. So those are your natal energies. Okay. Now you can use your natal chart to tell you about who you are, to tell you what types of jobs you should work, the type of career you should pursue, type of business you should pursue, how you handle your money. It can also tell you about your life path, your life journey. Why did you come here? What is it that you came here to do? What is it that you came here to learn? Okay. And so pulling your natal chart and looking at your natal chart, that is the easiest way for you to align to who you are. That's even easier than your intuition, because your intuition is faith. And so your faith muscle might not be that strong to follow your intuition. But once you realize and you pull your natal chart and you see the different areas of life and you see the energies, and you learn how those energies play out in that area of life, you look and then your intuition starts to build, because it's like, you know you might have a placement where you know the aspects are what's the thing, what are they doing, they interact. So the aspects are how the planets interact. Anyway, it might make your faith, you might struggle with your faith. And so then you pulling your natal chart and you having your natal chart interpreted for you, and then you're like, oh my gosh, that's why I do that. And then you realize you need to work on this thing, and your faith starts to build. Okay. So the two easiest ways for you to align, get your energy in alignment, is to, one, your intuition. Your intuition, and I guess I should have said three, because meditation as well, because meditating also helps you to raise your vibration. But just following your intuition, because even though it might take you on this long-winded journey, you're still gonna you're you're going to be in higher alignment with who you truly are, because you are listening to your higher self. Okay. And then by pulling your natal chart, that's the easiest way, because then you can see it, you can visibly see it, and then you can, you know start working. It's kind of like, it's really like a cheat sheet. So you don't have to like go through life in the dark. You like got this little map, and you can just follow this map, you know, and it'll help your intuition to guide you through. So I hope you found value in this episode of Astrology After Dark. If you did, go ahead and share it out so that others may find value as well. And also, um, if you would like to get a energy audit with me, the link will be in the comments, and so you can get an energy audit. Also, I think that's it. Oh yeah, and I think it's pinned, but if not, I'll go back and I'll put. If you're watching this on Facebook, go on over and become a scholar. become a lady scholar at the university, understanding your university. Um, got some really big things planned for the university. I'm so super excited. So you definitely want to go on over and hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, if you like, got that getting value from it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So I will talk to you guys on the next episode of Astrology After Dark. And remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can hold it in your hand. That should make you smile because you really do create your own reality. Have an amazing one.